Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 9th episode of the 2nd season of Overlord. So, in the last episode, Climb completed his mission of delivering a message to the other Blue Rose members, Gagarin and Evil Eye I think it was, and they talked about various things, which did include Ainz's adamantite level adventuring team, him and Nabe, and some other exploits. You know, little things like subjugating the Wise King and all that. And apparently, Lacuse, their leader, is a little bit on the Chuny side. Which makes sense. If you have a sword that's that gorgeous and just amazing, you would want to be Chuny with it, so certainly don't blame her for that or anything, but it was really funny. Especially with how the rest of the group's members were taking her silliness so seriously. That was great. And of course seeing Lacuse get all embarrassed when she's discovered. That was good. I'm surprised that she was the Chuny of the group and not the character named Evil Eye who wears a mask. But you know, going against expectations and all that is always a good writing thing to do. But yeah, we also saw Sebas and Brain, and they together with Climb all kind of came together, and they're gonna go beat up some scum together, which should be great to watch. So let's get into that. 3, 2, 1, play. Starting off here, of course. Doesn't really look like a brothel door, not that I would know. Makes sense. Well, what Climb should do is climb on top of the roof and get in that way. Of course you don't. Yeah, it makes me sound smart. Good man. No objections here. Yeah, you're 3 of you. What, for interrogation later? Of course you're not. You're the most justicey of Nazarick. Just pull the door off. Or just punch it, that works too. Oh, I was expecting the opening to play over there. We might not get the opening, who knows? He seems bored. I feel like his day's gonna get a lot more exciting in a second. Somebody's fisting the door. I only made that joke because it was a brothel and it seemed fitting. Yeah, I mean, there's the opening. That was a better spot for it, yeah. But yeah, Sebas is he's ready for combat. I think someone said Sebas was level 100. So, yeah. Ah, the lizard people. The part that got a lot of people to drop the series. Because they couldn't handle the lizards. And there's the blue roses. And the 2 girls that may or may not be related. Don't you love when maids fall from the sky? I'm actually starting to kind of miss the lizard people, oddly enough. uh, you seem so much happier than she did when she was first introduced. Man, Lacuse even does look a little bit Chuny in the opening now that I see her through that lens. Soaring sparks of fire. So basically, sword battle. Not very secret if it's glowing. Oh, that makes more sense, okay. Anybody home? Dinner time. Oh. Human poison, too. Well, I'm taking this crossbow. Or outdoor combat. Wow. Might want to hurry up a bit here, guys. Jesus Christ, don't make me look at that. Thank you, Sebas. Take care of this pig, will you? Do I have to look at the screen? Thank you. And again. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Yeah, even that's too generous. Jesus Christ. That's one of the most disgusting sights I've seen all season. You know, you're gonna be one of those two things soon. Yeah, you really shouldn't. Just kill him. Preferably slowly. Oh, jeez. Yes, it'll be the most helpful thing you do in your life. It almost seems like he's a blind guy trying to see where he's going. uh, you seem far too enthusiastic with that answer. Okay, is is that another possible ship? Wouldn't surprise me if Climb swung that way. Because the most obvious ship for Climb is obviously the Princess. Ooh, maid outfits. I mean, who doesn't have a box of those in their basement? Succulent, such a stupid name. Of course, everybody hates the kind princess. Climb, you're in danger. But you're the one wanting to be left there. Wow, you can just fight a little bit before you scream for help. Yeah, but he only had 2 arms. Yeah, that should mean he's like adamantite level, right? And if that's the case, that's a problem for Climb. So come on, Climb, let's see if Sebas's training did any good for you. Yeah, that would be the illusion part. Jeez. You're not doing so hot so far, Climb. Wow. Well, there's not enough to really surround, but... I'm sure it is. I'm supposed to hit a sword that's not there. But, well, clearly the sword's just in a different spot, slightly. Oh. That must be what the name Six Arms is about. Interesting combo. Per se. Well, now we have 6 arms. You have the what now? Yeah, attacking the middle one probably wasn't a smart move, because then you're surrounded by 2 sides. But yeah. That's a good point. If your vision's not trustworthy, just use another sense. Now, how well can you fight? Oh no. A literal backstab. So is this where we lose Climb, or is something gonna rescue him? I don't care that much about Climb, to be honest, so... I'm fine with the other way. But he's not down yet. You're really not looking good, man. Just those eyes. Because I have a person I love, that's why. Yes, as he learned before, that's an option. Even if he's only barely on his own feet. It was enough. Here's his friend. You may have heard of him. You know, the guy that lost to Strunov. If you do, give them to me before you die. Yeah, Braid's a bit more of a match for him. So he hasn't, well... Okay, so he has heard of him, he just didn't know who he was from the look. Which makes sense. But I'm a whole new brain now. Don't put me on your level. I don't think I would call that the best organization. Like, by a long shot. Yeah. Yeah. The power of love and friendship and all that. Yeah, I don't think that's where this is going. Well, then stop moving your mouth and start moving your sword. Yeah, but nothing you can't handle if you know the trick. Which is a problem with using tricks, is once you know them, it's much less effective. Is Brain one strike man? Yeah. If you just hit everything, you don't have to worry about illusions. Perfect strategy. And that would come in handy, yeah. We actually seen very little of Sebas in this overall encounter. Well, speak of the devil. I just wanted to give you guys a chance. Of course you didn't, he's a much higher level than you. The most interesting butler in the world. So, happy ending. Sebas, you should recruit Brain, because I think that was what Shaltir was trying to do in the first place when she first met up with Brain. Gotta love that outfit. Oh. Like a child that's gotten in trouble with his parents. Probably not gonna get that this episode, though. Would they have a secret knock? Wouldn't surprise me. I was busy trying not to get killed. Well, I was fighting this creepy guy named Succulents. He had, like, shadow clone jutsus and swords and stuff. Well, yeah. Yeah, so progress is being made to take them down. She is so cute. I do love that dress, though. I think one of those sentences was missing a word, but... Shaltir, good times. Yeah, if you want to meet Shaltir, you know, just talk to Sibis. He even knows her name. Well, I guess he would, yeah. Yeah, it'll be your last fight. Shalty. She's not really after any king. At least not right now. Yeah, get her name right. She's best girl. Oh, God. uh... Man, if I was a Fujoshi, I would have quite a few things to say about that scene. What are you doing, princess? Okay, I think I'm starting to get a bit more behind this idea for being a monster. I want to play with her face as well, but not really the point of the scene. But you are starting to scare me a little bit. You might not want to come in here. And then join me in the bath and scrub my back and my front. Yeah, he came back alive. Oh, jeez. I would never do such a thing. Jeez, that gave me chills. Good God, princess. So yeah, I get a bit more where those guys were coming from, calling her a monster. I still like her, though. But yeah, unfortunately we did not get to see that bath, but oh well. Huh. I know, right? If a member of the Six Arms couldn't save a place, what could? That's an outfit. I guess these are other Six Arms members? Yeah, your wonderful reputation. Undead King. Why does it sound familiar? Thousand kills. 0. Good luck. So that was the 9th episode of the 2nd season of Overlord. And this episode, yeah, it pretty much was Operation Destroy the Eight Fingers Brothel. And that's what they did. They all kind of separated. Sebus went and killed that one big, fat, disgusting piece of shit pig guy thing. which was, yeah, that was great. It was unpleasant to have to look at him, but at least he died, so, you know, silver lining there. And Brain went on to do his own thing. It was mostly focused on Climb, because Climb had to deal with Succulent, a member of the Six Arms, which are, they're quite tough, to say the least, but Climb did surprisingly well against him, all things considered. Succulent apparently is an illusionist fencer, so he kind of uses those to have a very tricky kind of combat style. Which, like I said, the weakness of that is once you understand the trick, it's not as effective. So, yeah, it really did not work out too well for him in the end. So, yeah, Climb held his own pretty well for a while. Then luckily Brain showed up and was able to finish things off. And then Sebas also showed up when everything was already, you know, said and done. And yeah, luckily none of our guys had any casualties there. Climb got quite a bit injured, but for a second I thought this was going in the direction of Climb actually would be kidnapped or something and they'd have to rescue him, but no, he was fine. Just, you know, just a flesh wound. A little bit of blood leakage, but you know, he'll just have to walk it off. And yeah, that whole thing was resolved. And then we got him meeting back up with the princess, who was glad that Climb is still alive and well. And just talking about, you know, some of their plans in regards to the Eight Fingers and all that. And we actually got a scene with the princess later on where she was alone. Apparently she deliberately puts on different faces for different scenarios. So yeah, that scene was a little bit creepy, I'll admit. I still like the princess, you know, still pretty cool character. But yeah, that was creepy. And yeah, she apparently kills maids that rub her the wrong way, or rather rub Climb the wrong way, which in turn rubs her the wrong way. And yeah, so they probably go through maids pretty quickly, I would imagine, if they're all as mean to Climb as some of them seem to be. And near the very end, we actually got the rest of these Six Arms, who apparently seems like they're going to be more prominent in the series going forward. We'll get more into them, because we only got one member so far, Succulent, of course, but there are others, one of which has a very nice outfit that I wouldn't mind getting more into her. And yeah, I think that's really about it. We had a conversation between Brain and Strunov when they talked about Shaltir. That makes me think that Strunov is at some point going to have a run-in with Shaltir. It should be interesting. I have been hoping for a while that Strunov would once again meet Ainz. That's something that would be really cool, I think. I'm not sure exactly what circumstances would lead to that, but you know, I feel like at the very least he's going to have a run-in with Shaltir at some point. Which would be cool. I definitely would like to see Brain have a reunion with Shaltir. That'd be amazing. Possibly both of them meet up with her at the same time, and then Brain could be like, hey, that's Shaltir. That's the monster that nearly killed me, and that'd be fun. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.